I, Mr. Luddite, retrograde, suggest to you that big conventions are counterproductive. Gigantic world cons, gigantic comic cons, they may be terrific for the sellers, for the companies that promote the comics and that promote the books, the big publishing houses. It may be terrific for them, but it's not good for us. You don't get to sit and talk to your friends unless you do it late at night. You wander around all day long, you never see anybody. It's really very difficult. I know a lot of you feel that way because a lot of you have told me this. Like, let's take, for instance, the recent WesternCon 47 that just took place just very, very recently. Now, there were 58 staff members of the con committee and 70 volunteers. And they started in 1991 to reserve the hotel. This convention cost $50,000, and it had 1,500 attendees. And the guesstimate is that after all is said and done and the bills are paid, there'll be $10,000 profit to be distributed among the staff, the program participants, and the volunteers for a 4-day convention. We're not talking here an intimate little thing. We're talking here big business. Let me recommend for you, don't move the camera. I've got them right here. Here are 3 interesting small conventions. There's a wonderful thing happening now of small conventions are forming. There's one called POTLATCH. Can you see that? POTLATCH. Now, POTLATCH moves between, I believe it's between San Francisco and Seattle. One year it's in one place, the next year it's in the next. And this one is February 10 to 12, 1995. You might try POTLATCH. It's a small convention, maybe 200 people, and you'll get to see a lot of people that you'd like to meet. Then there's something called the READERCON. See this, READERCON? The READERCON is a very, very small convention. It's kept purposely small. They've had as guests of honor Ursula Le Guin and Chip Delaney and people of that quality. And they do it because they want readers to meet writers. It's a very literate, it's a very sensible convention. This one, they're skipping 1995. This one is for 1996, July 12 to 14, 1996. And this one's in Worcester, Massachusetts. Or if you don't know how to pronounce it, Worcester, Massachusetts. Actually, Worcester, Massachusetts. And it's a great convention. I've never been there, but everybody I know who's gone to READERCON says it's a dynamite way to go. Small convention. See where I'm going with this? Small convention. And there's the MYTHCON. This is the MYTHCON. You cannot possibly read that because they have done it in an artsy craftsy style. But this is the MYTHCON 26, I guess. And it is the 26th annual Mythopoeic Conference. This one, again, is being held in Berkeley. And this one will be July 28 to 31, 1995. These are 3 small conventions. Let us fall back in time to conventions that were small, where you can sit and meet the people you want. You don't have to have a surplus of $50,000 when you're done. You don't have to. It's supposed to be for fun. It's supposed to be community, getting together with friends. Let's try and regain that. Now I'm done. Oh, by the way, SFWA on the Grand Master Awards, guess what? They're still talking. They're deliberating. They'll get back to us soon after the apocalypse.